Here are the top 5 reasons why your plans fail. All right. So if you stick with me to the end of this video, you are going to learn one more bonus tip that will give you the reasons of why your plans fail. So we know that God gives us these plans, right? And we are running with it. Okay. So why isn't it working? What's going on? What are we not doing? Those were my questions that I had. I wanted to know, okay, God, I'm I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it that way. I what is going on? I'm doing what you tell me to do, but what is going on? All right. So now I'm going to share with you how he shared it with me. Okay. Number one, you didn't plan. God, what you mean? I'm in prayer. I'm reading the word. I'm going up. What you mean? Right. So let's talk about this, right? All right. What he means by that is you did not plan it in the way that I gave it to you. Mm. Mm. Say what? Right. We make the mistake of moving in a way that other people have taught us. But if we go into prayer, if we get into prayer and we really allow the Lord to download to us what it is that he would give us to do, then when we write out that plan, it's going to execute successfully and we are going to be victorious in it. So understand that there's a way that he's given us to plan, and it's not by how you've been doing it. So number two, you didn't follow through. One day I was in prayer and the Lord said, because of course I'm crying and I'm like, oh, God, why is this happening? Why is that happening? Boo-hoo. Right? Okay. So he said, well, he didn't skip a beat. He said, well, if you follow through, I'll follow up. Huh? Why are we like this, Lord? Why are we like this? And a lot of times we don't follow through with the things that we need to do in order to make sure that our plans are executed successfully. You must follow through. You must go to all the way to the end. And sometimes, and I'm gonna share a little bit of my diary. The reasons why I wouldn't follow through is because of distractions, things happening that took my time and my focus and controlled that part of my life. Well, I had to break free from that because it caused me to be, which we're going to go into the next one, which is inconsistency. That's another reason why our plans fail. It causes, when we yield our members to the attacks of the enemy, the hindrances, the obstacles, the distractions, it takes control of our lives. It takes control of our members. And now we can't do it the way that we know that we're supposed to do it. So we have to get those things in order, right? And when we go into to this one, the next one is we didn't research. Now, this is where we get into the nooks and crannies of everything, right? We have to research. And sometimes, again, I'm coming to you as a Christian business owner, as a Christian writer. What we have to understand is this. Our research is going to be different. The way that we do things is going to be different. It doesn't mean that we totally exclude from learning from what the world teaches, because there is wisdom in that. But there is something that we must add to that with the research, making sure we're doing things, the way the Lord gives us to do them, and going into deeper depths into understanding what it is that we do. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And the last one, the fifth one is we don't know who we're talking to. And it's something that I teach my mentees all the time. Okay. Let me tell you this. It is important that you know who you're talking to. You will not talk to a kindergartner the same way that you would have talked to an adult. And you're not going to talk to a teenager the same way you talk to a toddler. it's going to be different. The approach is going to be different. How you interact is going to be different. Your energy levels is going to be different. Even when you're talking to an adult who is 30 versus an adult who is 60, their experience in life is not going to be the same. So the way that you talk to them, the way that you address them, the energy that you have is going to be different. It's not going to be the same. So understand that when you have to know who you're talking to, you have to know how to address them. You have to know what makes them tick, what makes them pop. Okay? All right. So thank you for sticking with me through all the tips that I gave you. But now here's the bonus one. And this one is a doozy. All right. The number 6 reason, the bonus reasons as to why your plans fail is because you don't know the purpose of a plan. You don't understand the intricate details of a plan. You don't understand the design of a plan. You don't know what it is. We think we know what it is, but again, I'm talking to you, Christian business owners, Christian writers. You really may not understand. If your plans are not coming to pass, it's because you don't understand the purpose of a God plan. You may think you do, but if you allow the Lord to break it down to you, as He has given it to me through this mini course that I have called Plan for Success, it will give you what you need. This mini course is just a small snippet of what you need to get started in planning so that you can execute successfully. I want you to be victorious. God wants you to be victorious, and He wants you to make an impact in the marketplace.